All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Half Hour It's Cause. How are you guys really doing? Including those that are not my fans or my audience, how are you guys really doing given the recent development in the country, the economic crisis, scarcity of, cash flow in the country? How are you guys coping? Anywho, given what is happening and my personal experience lately, I just felt that I should talk about some certain things as a reminder to you guys. And I was asked my weight recently, and obviously, I've not checked for a while. So, this episode is titled, How Well Do You Know You? There are certain things we should know about ourselves constantly, like our weight, our blood group, our genotype, other things. We should constantly check our weight and all of that for health related issues. We are not praying that we all get sick, but you can avoid some certain things. So it's important that you know your weight, you know your genotype, your blood group, and not just health related issues. You also know your environment very well, given what is happening. Should we are running, you know where to start from. We are not praying for that, but sometimes it's important that we prepare for, any emergencies, especially for those that, have family, kids, wife. You want to make sure you prepare. The most important thing, you make sure you have you know a light bag, put aside your credentials inside, a few items like toothpaste, your toothbrush, water, some snacks in it. So if anything happen, you can know where to, face. And you also make sure it's important you have savings. Guys, it's very important you have savings. You have savings so that anything happen, you can, take your family to a safe place and then wait for relevant agencies, security in the country, as a directive from security agencies in the country, or other tips that can help you for safety. So I just felt that it's important we know all these things so that when there is an emergency, you don't go running helter skelter. Oh, what is my son? What is my daughter's blood group? What is her genotype? What is her weight? Things like that. I'm not saying I'm a medical expert. I'm not an expert. I'm just saying based on experience, and I felt that okay, this episode will serve as a reminder to you guys, my fans, my audience, that it's good we prepare for an emergency. We don't want to be reactive, we want to be proactive. We are seeing what is happening in the country. Even some individuals do not even have food storage in the house. I don't blame some people. They don't really have the finances to buy, food stuff in the house to, when during this election period, so that if there is no if there is curfew or anything, you at least you have food in the house that can sustain you and your family. However, whatever, you look at your income, you make plans. You make plans because at the end of the day, you must eat something. Your family, your kids must eat something. However small, you are able to, save and make sure you plan to get foodstuff in the house and necessary items that will sustain you guys for this period. And it's not just because of the forthcoming election, we are talking about these things. It's also important for us to see the need to always plan ahead, because look at what is happening in the earthquake that happened in Syria and Turkey. Nobody knows that, there will be events like that. So we need to plan ahead. You don't know what your next 5 minutes hold. Since we don't have the power to see our next 5 to 10 minutes, we need to be making plans on how, should emergency come, and how we keep ourselves and our family safe. I would say that it's very important family head take measures in ensuring that these tips I'm giving are taken seriously. Because as the head of the family, you need to ensure that your families are safe. Your family are taken care of both materially, physically, spiritually, and otherwise. So that is your responsibility. However, your wife is there to assist you, to support you, to drive your family wherever you guys wants to go. Your wife is there. When I mean drive, I mean support. Ensure that your plans work out well. So we want to ensure that we take these tips seriously. I hope it's helpful. And then, speaking of our environment, how well do you know your environment? The exit point in your area, in your environment, the exit and the entrance. How well do you know them? How do you have you tried other exit area before to know or to see that, okay, this exit point is actually motorable or is not motorable? No, the most important thing we say, just know your environment. Not just relax, know only one exit point. If possible, if you can look out for multiple exit points, if there are multiple exit points, get to know them, drive through them, walk through them. If you have to swim through them, please do that, because sometimes we don't plan for things to happen and they just happen. And when they do, instead of us, running helter skelter looking for a way out, because we already make plans, we already, strategize, we'll be able to find our way. But if we just fold our hands and hope that, when something happen, we'll pray, we'll call Jesus, we call Jehovah, we call this and that, we call Allah. Well, I'm not saying that Jehovah doesn't help, but we need to help ourselves, and then He will bless whatever plans we have put in place. Just like we are looking for a job. We are praying to God that, oh, I need a job. I need a good job. I don't have a job. I have bills to pay. God, please help me so that I get a job. I get something doing and all of that. And yet, Every day after taking our bath, we wake up in the morning, take our bath, we eat breakfast, and then we sleep. We do that. I don't think that person will ever get a job. The person has to, give Jehovah something to bless. As you are praying, you walk towards your prayers. Yeah. And then you wake up in the morning after doing whatever you want to do. Sometimes you even head out to submit some applications and all of that. And then you back it up with prayers. And then you see his blessings will be on you. That is just an illustration to help us see the importance why we need to put some measures in place, and then should anything happen, we'll be able to act fast and act in a, you know, go through the right direction to keep us safe. So that's the much I have for you guys today. Know you very well. Know your kids. Know your people around you. Know your environment very well, and make sure you save. Make sure you get food stuff. Make sure you have a go-to bag that is light. Should anything happen, you know your credentials are there. You have few things inside that you can just pick up and take the next available exit for safety should anything happen. I hope this is helpful. If this is helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more tips and more topics. And don't forget to also drop your comments if you have comments, and then click on the notification button. I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for listening.